tires and light the fires, Big Daddy.
Tired of your old daddy issues? Well, we've got big daddy issues. Welcome to the award-winning Rock and Blues Show, administering sound advice to heal what ails you. Here's Big Daddy Ray with another 2-hour session of blues therapy.
Man, thank you, Thomas. This is Big Daddy Ray. I'm so happy. I'm just happy today. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the coffee. I've been off coffee for a while, so a little caffeine might do you right, or it might make me talk a little crazy. So I apologize ahead of time if I say things that are illegible or something. I don't know. But in any case, I do want to shout out to a brand new fan on Facebook. It actually is an organization. It's the Big Blues Chart organization. It's a worldwide charting service that's just started up, I believe, and its goal is to chart for DJs like me and to make sure it gets national coverage so artists get credit. Now, that's something I already do through a couple of different organizations, but this is just one more way to shout out to the good artists out there. And we've got a good show for you. So we start tonight's show with a gentleman whose ageless face screams surfer to you. Brad Guitar Wilson does indeed hail from sunny California, and while I can't say for sure he surfs, I can tell you that he well represents his nickname. Wilson is one of the better guitarists in contemporary blues. I mean, how can you have a nickname like that and not be? But make no mistakes, he is a bluesman who respects the genre. His brand new album is more of a love letter to life than his past releases. Called Lovers Before Sunrise, this is a 14-song set, with 10 having been written by the man himself. His last release made it to the number one spot for blues rock albums on the Roots Music Report chart, which is one of the ones I was referring to. He currently has 3 weeks of shows booked to tour in European countries. Hey, Brad, need a roadie? I'll work cheap. I have a triple shot for you, starting with Willie Dixon tune. Here is Brad Guitar Wilson with I'm Ready. Are you ready, y'all?
I'm ready, man. Ready as anything gonna be. I'm ready, ready as anybody's gonna be. I'm ready for you and I hope you're ready for me. I got an axe-handle pistol, a graveyard scream, shooting tombstone bullets, wearing balls and chains. I'm drinking TNT, I'm smoking dynamite. Hope some screwball starts a fight. Oh, I'm ready, baby. I'm ready as anybody's gonna be. I'm ready for you and I hope you're ready for me. Yeah. Are you pretty little chicks with your curly hair? I know you feel like I ain't nowhere. Stop what you're doing, baby, and come over here. I prove to you, baby, that I ain't no square. Ready, ready as anybody's gonna be. Oh, I'm ready for you. Hope you're ready for me. I've been drinking gin like never before. I feel so good. I want you to know. One more drink. I wish you would take a whole lot of love and to make me feel good. I'm ready, baby. I'm ready as anybody's gonna be. I'm ready for you and hope you're ready for me. You were on the way to my house, on the way to cure my blues. You were on the way to my house, on the way to cure my blues. But on the way to my house, you wore out your brand new shoes. On the way to my house, you had 50 cents in your hand. On the way to my house, you had 50 cents in your hand. When you got to my house, all you had was just your hand. Climb into your pickup, drive it down the road. When you get to my house, we're gonna rock and roll. When you get to my house, we're gonna rock and roll. When you get to my house, I'm gonna satisfy your soul. To my house, you started to make a call. The phone for miles around was a dance hall. When you get to my house, we're gonna rock and roll. When you get to my house, I'm gonna satisfy your soul. When you finally got to my house, you look worse for wear and tear. When you finally got to my house, you look worse for wear and tear. But now you're at my house, let's break out the good hardware. Climb back into your pickup, drive it down the road. When you come back to my house, we're gonna rock and roll. When you come back to my house, we're gonna rock and roll. When you come back to my house, I'm gonna satisfy your soul. When you get to my house, we're gonna rock and roll. When you get to my house, we're gonna rock and roll. When you get to my house, I'm gonna satisfy your soul.
Hi, everybody. This is Brad Guitar Wilson, the Californian, and you're listening to Blues Therapy Radio with Biggdaddy Ray Hansen.
There was a break in the weather, started to make our move. There was a friction, said it could be done. Well, you know where there's a will, there's a way. I was out the door, today was the day. Came back through the woods, down that path. I could find that fishing spot in the dark. Go fishing in the rain, shark fishing in the rain. Up on the curb, and nothing's the same. Going fishing in the rain. Watching the rain dance, about 1,000 drunks. Something about the sound of rain on the water. What makes you calm? Waiting for the bite of a beauty just before a storm. Think don't worry about the cloudy sky for a little rain.
From his album Lovers Before Sunrise, that was 3 from Brad Guitar Wilson. We had When You Get to My House and Going Fishing in the Rain. Now, that's the last we're going to hear of this album. We've played the whole thing that I chose to play for you. But Brad will be out there creating another album for you, no doubt about it. Visitone Label Group has been the proud surrogate parents for the series of Bob Corritore albums that the fantastic harp player has been releasing multiple times a year. While Corritore is one of the best harmonica players in the world, he doesn't sing, so he always has superb friends on his albums and guests on many albums of theirs as well. During the Deserted Stages era of COVID, Bob went to his massive vault of recordings and began putting together albums from his many sessions with legends. His current album puts the focus on the more attractive, but no less impactful gender of the music, that's the women. So I have Bob Corritore and Friends album, Women in Blues Showcase, that I've been sharing, and I have a couple more to share tonight. I'll have Barbara Lynn's up second with the Jimmy Reed tune, You Don't Have to Go. First up has pianist Anthony Garassi and blues guitarist John Primer with his wife Aaliyah on vocals. Here is Bob Corritore and Friends with Ti Na Ni Na Nu.
Hi everybody, this is Anthony Garassi, and you're listening to Biggdaddy Ray, Blues Therapy Radio. When you need it most, you know who to call. You know who to listen to. You listen to Big Daddy, because we all need some blues therapy in our life. You all be safe, and I hope to see you all soon on the Blues Highway. Bye-bye.
To be my Tina na na nu. I want you to be my Tina na na nu. Tell me the truth, ain't you my Tina na na nu? Now will you love me? Will you hug me? Will you squeeze me? Come on, don't tease me. Tell me the truth. Ain't you my Tina na na nu? Come on, Bob. Your shoulder, Billy Dog, Boogaloo. You got the flow, baby. Yeah, everybody's watching you. You looking good, baby. Ain't that the truth? Now when you through, come be my Tina na na nu. Come be my Tina na na nu. I want you to be my Tina na na nu. To be my Tina na na nu. I want you to be my Tina na na nu. Tell me the truth. Martina, not a new. Tell me the truth. Ain't you Martina, not a new? Tell me the truth. Ain't you Martina, not a new?
Hey there, this is blues harmonica player Bob Corritor saying thank you to Biggdaddy Ray Hansen and to Blues Therapy Radio. Thank you for playing the tunes and keeping the blues alive.
You don't treat me, darling, like you used to do. Well, I give you all my money and I'll let you go downtown. Then you get back in the evening and tell me all kind of lies. Oh, baby, you don't have to go. I'm gonna pack up, darling. Down the road I'll go. Gonna pack up, darling. Down the road I'll go. I'm gonna pack up, darling. Down the road I'll go. I'm gonna pack up, darling. Down the road I'll go.
Oh my, superb vocals by Barbara Lynn, superb harmonica playing by Bob Corritor. Off the Bob Corritor and Friends album Women in Blues Showcase, that was You Don't Have to Go. And you don't have to go because it's early in the show. I can rhyme, whatever. Anyway, hailing originally from the streets of East Village in New York City, Dean Sicaro cut his teeth in the bustling, industry-driven Manhattan music scene, where songwriting and studio recording chops have long since been revered and rewarded. From the bars and clubs on the big city, Dean enjoyed a 9-year residency in Europe, touring with the New York blues gunners, the Healers. He returned to the States a decade ago and set up shop in the very different environment of New Orleans. He has passionately embraced the sounds of the Crescent City. His new release is called Electric Church for the Spiritually Misguided and features some brilliant musicians such as Johnny Sansom, Johnny Rawls, and Jason Ritchie. Blues friend Tiffany Pollack is on several songs as backing vocalist. Let's start out with one featuring Jeremy Joyce helping out on vocals and guitar. Here is Dean Zucchero with American Dream.
I'm tired of the so-called American dream. I always wake up in a midnight scream without my girl by me. I want a place in the society, a tax number and a household key, so she will be with me. And when the time is right, you'll know, 'cause her face will smile again. We just need a little love in the end. I'm tired of the so-called American dream. I always wake up in a midnight scream without my girl by me. And I want a place in the society, a tax number and a household key, and she will be with me. Midnight scream without my girl by me. I want a place in the society, a tax number and a household key. She will be with me. She will be with. She will be with. She will be with. She will be with me. She will be with. She will be with. She will be with. She will be with. She will be with me.
What's up, y'all? This is Tiffany Pollack.
And company.
And we got the blues therapy to cure your ills. You are listening to Blues Therapy Radio with Biggdaddy Ray Hansen.
No! No longer fascist love. Release this fascist love.
From Dean Zaccaro's current album, Church for the Spiritually Misguided, that was Fascist Love with the wonderful vocals by Leslie Blackshear Smith. I like that album. That's a good one. Pick it up, man. Now, it's always good to collaborate with like-minded people. This is certainly true in life and oh so true in making music. Johnny King knows this too well, and he kept that idea in the forefront when he invited over 24 musicians to assist him in the album, Call It Confusion. Confusion might be an understatement, trying to set up the right combinations from so many artists to choose from. Those artists are not unknowns either. They include B.B. King longtime drummer Tony Coleman, soul man Bobby Rush, Rock Hall of Fame drummer Buddy Miles, and many others, including King's own family members. Producer and super bluesman Tab Benoit said, Johnny King is the future of the blues. He has been compared to the combination of John Fogerty and the Neville Brothers. I chose two cool ones to play tonight. The second song has Bobby Rush on vocals, but the first has the incredible Buddy Miles on vocals with Tony Coleman keeping time on the drum kit. Here's Johnny King and Friends with Itchin' at the Root. Ooh.
Get your hands out of there. Wash up before dinner.
If you don't believe it's true, you better take a look at you know who. Walking along the riverside with nothing to do. Everybody here is itching at the root, yeah.
I believe it's true. We all know it's true.
Well, here come all the people walking hand in hand. You know they with a cold drink in their hands.
Well, I'm a king bee, buzzing round your hive. I said I'm a king bee, buzzing around your hive. Well, I can make honey, baby, if you let me come inside. I'm young and able to buzz all night long. I'm young and able to buzz all night long. Well, when you hear me buzzing, baby, some stinging is going on. Well, buzz a while. Sting a bit. I'm young and able to buzz all night long. I'm young and able to buzz all night long. When you hear me buzzing, baby, it's something good going on. Well, I'm a king bee. Won't you be my queen? Well, I'm a king bee, baby. Will you please be my queen? Together we can make a lot of love, baby, like no one ever seen. I'm old, but I'm able. I can buzz all night long. I may be getting old, but I'm able. I can buzz all night long. But I buzz much better, baby, when your man is gone. I'm a king bee. I can buzz all night long. Yes, I'm a king bee. I can buzz all night long. And when you hear me buzzing, baby, you can bet some stinging going on. Lay down, baby. Let me buzz a while. Yeah, sting me back. I like that. Some good stinging going on here. And when you hear me buzzing, baby, you can bet some stinging going on. Let me buzz a while. Yeah, sting me back.
That was the legendary Bobby Rush on vocals on Johnny King and Friends album, Call It Confusion, and the song I'm a King Bee. I got to see the wonderful artist. I think he's 90 years old. He was guest on the Kenny Wayne Shepherd's Backroads Blues Festival that I went to with my son a month ago. And still at 90, he can sing and play that harmonica like nobody's business. Dublin, Ireland is on my mind as I get to share more of the Let Her Roll album by award-winning Irish blues people, the Mary Stokes Band. I know I'm stoked. Mary is a fantastic powerhouse vocalist, and she is surrounded by amazing musicians like my friend Brian Palm on the harp, Sarah Michelle and Pete Holiday on guitar, Dermot Stokes on piano, Jay Oglesby on drums, and the very cool named Zamo Riffman on bass. Thank my friend Brian Palm for making sure I receive this disc, because I don't want to miss any of this band's music, and sharing it with you gives me a good vibe. So vibe with me as the Mary Stokes Band gives us I'm a Stranger Here.
I'm a stranger here, just rode in your town. I'm a stranger here, just rode in your town. Because I am a stranger, everybody wants to dog me around. I was by the break of day. That's when my baby went away. Crying and pleading won't do you no good. Ah, come back, baby, I wish you would. Yeah, hugging and kissing late at night. Oh, made your love, baby, feel just right. Yeah, tell me now, baby, what you trying to do? Trying to love me and some other girl too. Staying out drinking all night long. You know it drove my baby away from my home. Please now, baby, give me one more chance. Yeah, you know I love you, won't you be my man? Crying and pleading won't do you no good. Oh, come back, baby, I wish you would. I said, come back, baby, I wish you would. All right now. I ain't gonna work on Maggie's farm no more. I ain't gonna work on Maggie's farm no more. I wake up in the morning, wring my hand and pray for rain. I've got a head full of ideas that are driving me insane. It's a shame the way she makes me scrub that floor. I ain't gonna work all Maggie's farm no more, no more. Yeah. All right. I ain't gonna work for Maggie's brother no more. I ain't gonna work for Maggie's brother no more. He hands you a nickel, hands you a dime, asks you how you been, and if you're having a good time, then it's fine to let the woman slam the door. No, I ain't gonna work for Maggie's brother no more, no more. No more. No more. No more. No, I ain't gonna work for Maggie's farm no more. I ain't gonna work for Maggie's farm no more. I'm trying my best to be myself, but everybody wants me to be just like them. They say scream. I've been in the jailhouse, going back again. Well, Billy boy, where's your wife? She's out in the alley shooting dice. Crying and pleading won't do you no good. I said, come back, baby, I wish you would. I said, come back, baby, I wish you would. 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 Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I wish you would. Oh, nah, nah, nah. I wish you would. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I wish you would. Oh, nah, nah, nah. I wish you would. That I wish you would. No, I wish you would. Yeah, I wish you would. That I wish you would.
With a mashup of the Billy Boy Arnold tune, I Wish You Would, and Bob Dylan's Maggie's Farm, that was Mary Stokes Band from Dublin, Ireland, and her album is Let Her Roll. In this episode of the Blues Therapy Radio Blues Vault, I'm going to share something from our new vault. Let me fetch it. So last month I played an album from Native American bluesman Little Bobby. It was so good that I played enough of it to have it placed number 5 on our top 10 list for June. For his part, Bobby was so thrilled he immediately Dropboxed me his brand new CD, That Killer Bee Sting. Little Bobby is a Minnesota Music Hall of Fame musician who owns and operates Little Bobby's Bar and Grill and Museum. His place is in one of the top blues joints in the state. On top of that, he has his own recording studio on site as well. He comes from a big musical family, from his grandfather to his father to all of his cousins who all play instruments. This album is so good that it will become part of the rotation after this week. From the Blues Therapy Radio Blues Vault, here is Little Bobby with Bad Girl.
I'm not bad. I'm just drawn that way.
No, I don't care about money. 'Cause baby, I'm a simple man. Yeah, I'd give you all of my sweetest honey. All you gotta do is take my hand. Yeah, I want a bad girl. Honey, I'm not ashamed. Yeah, I want a bad girl. Yeah, say my name. Honey, say my name. You know you ain't got the dress flashy. Well, honey, it ain't about your wedding. Well, I just love the way you shake your booty. But let me tell you, mama, you don't play fetch. Yeah, I want a bad girl. Honey, I'm not ashamed. Yeah, I want a bad girl. Yeah, say my name. Honey, say my name. just like the devil. Well, even the devil needs a friend. Yeah, I want a bad girl. Yeah, I'm not ashamed. Yeah, I want a bad girl. Yeah, say my name. Yeah, I want a bad girl. Well, I'm not ashamed. Yeah, I want a bad girl. Yeah, say my name. Drinking whiskey, I'm drinking gin. Kicking up dust with all my can. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It ain't no big deal. Yeah, nowadays, folks ain't keeping things real. Drinking brandy with my old man. But don't you know he was my biggest fan? Yeah, yeah, yeah. It ain't no big deal. You know my family like to keep things real. Keep it real. Keep it real. Be the real deal. Nowadays, folks ain't keeping things real. My little sis fights like Muhammad Ali. Move like a butterfly, sting like a bee. It ain't no big deal. Yeah, my family, we like to keep things real. Keep it real. Keep it real. Be the real deal. Nowadays, folks ain't keeping things real. Keep it real. Keep it real.
We opened the second hour of Blues Therapy Radio the way we closed the first hour with Little Bobby off his album, That Killer Bee Sting, from the Blues Therapy Radio Blues Vault. Thank you, Bobby, for sending me that album. That's brand new in 2023. The next album also features some marquee guest artists and band members. Motel, Mississippi, the new one from Memphis bluesman Tony Holiday, features Dave Gross on multiple instruments as well as Victor Wainwright on keys and Mikey Jr. on backing vocals. This was recorded about an hour outside of Memphis in Coldwater, Mississippi at Zebra Ranch, the stellar studio built by the late legend Jim Dickinson of the Rolling Stones and Big Star. Let's do a triple shot. Line 'em up, barkeep. Here's Tony Holiday with You Know Who I Am.
Do you know who this is?
No, who is this is?
You
my face, you'd never leave me alone. Well, now, darling, you've done me wrong, but I love you. Oh, I love you, pretty girl, nobody but you. She nearly killed me. She's so cold, I don't mind. She's so cold, my babe, she never called me. I'm still glad she's mine. I can't help myself, she was so pretty. I can't help myself at all. She had me under a spell so gently. Don't want nobody else. Killed me. She's so cold, I don't mind. She's so cold, my babe, she never calls me. I'm so glad she's mine. I'm still glad she's mine. I'm so glad she's mine. I'm so glad she's mine.
With 3 in a row from his new album, Motel Mississippi, that was Tony Holiday and She's So Cold. Before that, we had Nobody But You. Joe Crown is a New Orleans piano and Hammond B3 player with serious chops and also seriously great musician friends. On his new album, Tribute, Joe does exactly that. He pays tribute to the music and the people in life he has had to say goodbye to. To help with this, he had help here and there from Noah Hunt, one of my favorite vocalists, Ivan Neville, Walter Wolfman Washington, and Jason Ritchie. I'm liking what I'm seeing on the one sheet, and I know you'll love what you're about to hear. Blues Review magazine says Crown swings hard on the blues while seamlessly blending the church and the street. Here is Joe Crown starting with an instrumental called All of It. Yeah.
such a night. It's such a night. Sweet confusion under the moonlight. Such a night. such a night to steal away. The time is right. Your eyes caught mine at a glance. You let me know that this was my chance. But you came here with my best friend Jim, and here I am trying to steal you away from him. Oh, if I don't do it, you know somebody else will. If I don't do it, you know somebody else will. If I don't do it, you know somebody else will. If I don't do it, you know somebody else will. It's such a night, such a night. Sweet confusion under the moonlight. It's such a night, such a night to steal away. The time is right. Yeah, I couldn't believe my ears, and my heart just skipped a beat when you told me to take you walking down the street. But you came here with my best friend Jim, and here I am stealing you away from him. Oh, if I don't do it, you know somebody else will. If I don't do it, you know somebody else will. If I don't do it, you know somebody else will. If I don't do it, you know somebody else will. Jim, and here I am trying to steal you away from him. Oh, if I don't do it, you know somebody else will. If I don't do it, you know somebody else will. If I don't do it, you know somebody else will. If I don't do it, you know somebody else will. Such a night, such a night, sweet confusion under the moonlight. It's such a night, such a night to steal away. The time is right. Your eyes caught mine, and at a glance, you let me know that this was my chance. But you came in with my best friend Jim, and here I am stealing you away from him. Oh, if I don't do it, somebody else will. Hey, yeah, yeah.
All right, that was two from Joe Crown's new album, Tribute. The last one was Such a Night, featuring Ivan Neville on vocals. Ivan Neville and his band Dumpsta Funk is another great band you need to check out. That's it for Joe Crown tonight. More next week. Mike Zito has something new for us once again. The founder of Gulf Coast Records says he's been a friend of Sonny Charles for years, and his band, the Backtrack Blues Band, has been a staple of the Florida blues scene for 40 years. The live album they recorded, called A Day by the Bay, is what Zito calls a culmination of his great band and their love for the music. The Backtrackers feature Chicago-style blues with Texas influences, exceptional guitar, harp, and vocals, all honed in 4 decades of performances on stages all over the world. This was recorded live at the Tampa Bay Blues Festival on April 10th of last year. The set was so hot it barely cooled off long enough to set it to tape. Here are the Backtrack Blues Band and She Might Get Mad.
Well, I've got a woman, she's sweet as she could be. Well, I've got a woman, she's sweet as she could be. Knows how to love me, yes indeed. I like my whiskey, beer and wine and gin. But I like my whiskey, my beer and wine and gin. When I wake up, I'm gonna start all over again. But they said don't do that. 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 The finest woman that I ever had. Now I've got a woman, she's mean as she could be. Now I've got a woman, she's mean as she could be. Well, I got drunk and now she don't care about me. But they said don't do that. But they said don't do that. But they said don't do that. They said don't do that. The finest woman that I ever had. They said don't do that. 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 The finest woman that I ever had. But they said don't do that. 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 I said times is hard, well, I've got my woman by my side, well. Well, times is hard, yes. I've got my woman by my side, well. If she don't wanna love me, well, I think I might break down and cry, yes, well. When she hold me, yeah, I said she puts my soul on fire, well. When she hold me, yeah, she puts my soul on fire, Lord, no. She wraps those loving arms around me, well, I swear I couldn't get much higher, Lord, no. Mr. Sonny Charles on the harmonica, ladies and gentlemen. One more time for Mr. Sonny Charles, y'all. Yeah. I want to hear me a little bit of Wayne Charles. Y'all want to hear some organ? Hell yeah. All right.
recorded from a live performance at Tampa Bay Blues Festival last year. That was Backtrack Blues Band, and their album is A Day by the Bay, and that was Times is Hard. This next album comes from Bill Wentz Promotions, who always has an eclectic list of clients to draw from. In this case, the client is a veteran pianist, vocalist. We haven't heard nearly enough of him, so I'm going to give us a triple shot. David Bennett Cohen is a founding member of 60s rock band Country Joe and the Fish and has performed with Hendrix, Johnny Winter, Bob Weir, Huey Lewis, Buddy Miles, Meatloaf, Bonnie Raitt, and so many others. In fact, I believe he was featured on as Bonnie's keyboardist when they played in Walla Walla last year. DBC's new album is long awaited and is called Bittersweet. Here is David Bennett Cohen with In the Night.
In the night, in the night, in the night, oh well, in the night, in the wee wee hours, dreaming night and day. Jukebox plays as you get near. Everybody will be high on beer in the night, in the night, in the wee wee hours, dreaming night and day. Nobody here got to stand in line. Come on inside, have a good time in the night. Oh yeah, in the night, in the wee wee hours, dreaming night and day. All these chicks got sex appeal. When they get rockin', it's a real good feel in the night. Oh yeah, in the night, in the wee wee hours, dreaming night and day. All these girls is real, real rough. All in for whiskey, really deals and stuff in the night, in the night, in the wee wee hours, dreaming night and day. Nobody here gonna get too frisky. This morning ain't no more whiskey in the night. Oh yeah, in the night, in the wee wee hours, dreaming night and day. In the night, in the night, in the night, oh yeah, in the night, in the wee wee hours, dreaming night and day. Oh. Woke up this morning and I felt round for my head. Said, what are those shoes doing under my bed? Oh, the body next to me said, hey, who are you? And I said, oh my, my, what did I do? I must have been drinking that booze again. That's right, drinking that booze your car. A little bit'll do ya, a little bit is fine, but you're bound to get in trouble if you drink it all the time. Booze can make you happy, and booze can make you sad, and booze can make or break the best friend you ever had. Drinking that booze again. Get in trouble that way. I said drinking that booze again. When you're high, you think you're so charming. You think you're the star of the ball. Just be careful what you promise, and please don't drive your car. A little bit'll do ya, a little bit is fine, but you're bound to get in trouble if you drink it all the time. Booze can make you happy, and booze can make you sad, and booze can make or break the best friend you ever had. Drinking that booze again. I said
Well, it's getting late in the show, but is it far enough? Well, it is if you're talking about the title of the new album by electric blues rock guitarist Jimmy Bratcher. This Kansas City native has been playing and performing since the 60s, but religion took the forefront as a young man. He got in the spirit so thoroughly he became ordained. He is still referred to by some as Reverend Jimmy Bratcher professionally. In 1997, his son Jason bought him a Fender Telecaster as a gift, and Jimmy began practicing again, but developed his own bare-knuckled way of playing that employed a picking style that included both a plectrum and fingers, and developing guitar sounds that blend growling tones and clearly articulated notes. 3 years later, he transitioned from the pastoral ministry and took his preaching on the road. So you all pull up a pew. Here is Jimmy Bratcher with the title song.
I found Jesus under a neon cross at the Mission Church down on Truman Avenue. They told me that my soul was lost. He would make my heart brand new. I said, sign me up as long as it's free. They handed me the rules and said, learn these. Jesus loves me, this I think. Then I get thirsty for another drink. Rode into town on a Greyhound, left me in a fog on a stray dog. Come find me in the gutter laying face down, clutching this bottle and crying out to God. Clutching this bottle and crying out to God. I once was lost, but am I found when I keep walking this same ground? How to drink, how to cuss, and how to think. Said my daddy was a no-good skunk, always broke and always drunk, but I never was one for rules, you see. I tried so hard to be the good man they said that I should be, but then, you know, I got thirsty. Rode into town on a Greyhound, left in a bug on a stray dog. Come find me in the gutter laying face down, clutching this bottle, crying out to God. Clutching this bottle, crying out to God. I once was lost, but am I found when I keep walking this same ground? Jesus help me in this cycle. One day praying, the next day staying true to my old self. Put the blame on shame. The ending to the book seems just one page away. Rode into town on a Greyhound, left in a fog on a stray dog. Come find me in the gutter laying face down, clutching this bottle and crying out to God. Clutching this bottle and crying out to God. I once was lost, but am I found when I keep walking this same ground? I was living in a box down in the river bottoms when I found the bottom of the well. One day my roommate came to me with outstretched arms so I could see. In one hand a Bible and the other a gun. He looked at me hard and said, choose one. I chose life in my heart this time and cried, Jesus rescue me. Now Jesus loves me, this I know is the song that I sing. The work in me is not complete and my edges may be rough. How far can God's mercy reach? Far enough.
from his album Far Enough. That was the title song from Jimmy Bratcher. And I got to tell you, man, we got more from Reverend Jimmy Bratcher next week because there's some really good stuff on that album I want to share with you. But we're going to close out with his song, Don't Count Me Out. And do not count out Blues Therapy Radio or Big Daddy Ray. I'm around every week. You can catch me on podcasts. Just ask Alexa how to find me. She knows where it's at. All right, good night, everybody. Love you all. Jimmy Bratcher taking us out.
Don't count me out. Don't sink my ship before it's safe. But don't count me out. Don't run this love train off the rails. Don't call me done before I've begun. Drive a nail in the coffin when all I'm offering is love. Baby, please don't count me out. When I saw you standing there, you knocked me out with that perfume that you wear. Like a rocket ship, when I saw your face, you sent me up into outer space. Now I'm begging, darling, please don't count me out. It's the loneliest number. 1, 2, 3. Tell me what you think about me and you. 1, 2, 3. Tell me what you see, baby. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I know. Don't count me out. It's the loneliest number. 1, 2. Tell me what you think about me and you. 1, 2, 3. Tell me what you see, baby. 1, 2,